Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, and welcome back to another episode of Scenario Spotlight. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Faerie Falls, created by Segs. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, this was sent in by one of our Discord expert builders, Segs, and she says, locals tell tales of the waterfall in the mountains blessed by mystical creatures. It is your job to stay true to the legend of Faerie Falls. Am I saying that right?
It's Faerie.
Faerie Falls, attracting guests without destroying nature's paradise.
Yep, and for the backstory, she's got Faerie Falls, a paradise of nature, a haven of storytelling, and now it is your new wonderland. It is said that such a place of beauty could not have existed without a guiding light, and so the locals fondly named the waterfall after a group of mystical creatures which they believe to be the source of the magnificent mountains. The stories passed through generations until word spread to all corners of the world. The people traveled from all over to see the famous Faerie Falls. It is this powerful history which you must now stay loyal to as you create and improve your park within a paradise. The land may attract visitors, but it is your job to entice them this day. Can you create an exciting yet beautiful park? Will you find success on such sacred plot of land?
Cool. Alright, Lauren?
I'm glad to see that the butterfly made it to the central area down there.
That's our entrance.
Right there.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Oh, I
remember that butterfly was like...
Yeah. It made the front page.
Houses are really quaint. Or these are your shops. ATMs, bathrooms. Like that sign over there, and it's pixel arted.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We have a firework display. Let's give this a watch real quick. Whoa.
Wow.
Ooh.
No wonder they're magical waterfalls.
Nice. I love that starting effect going down the waterfall. I wish she could put it on loop or something. That's quick. I want to see that real quick again. Wow.
Yeah.
The colors are perfect. Real nice.
True colors of the fairies.
That's awesome.
So what are our objectives?
Alright, so easy, you gotta build a coaster. Less than 7 months remaining before the first year, you gotta build a coaster. It could just be a small coaster, I was just thinking about that. You know, like do a little kiddie coaster. And then attract 1,000 guests, employ 8 janitors, and medium, make a firework display that holds the 350 guests' attention for 40 seconds. Was that 40 seconds long? Because I'm wondering you could actually extend this or build pathing around it so that the guests will be attracted to that. That might end up counting, which could be cool. You just got to attract the guests to her attraction. That's actually an interesting thing. Or, you know, extend it. Raise the happiness to 75%, which is already completed. Build another coaster with at least a 6 excitement. And then raise the happiness to 90%. Master 8 janitors and achieve a scenery rating of 2,000. It's about scenery and keeping it clean, and also having a nice firework display with a couple coasters. So very good.
That ties into the backstory.
This is our first ride. I would have liked to see a little bit more theming on this ride skin. Maybe she ran out of time. Here we go. Little flower swing set.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, that's adorable.
Another shop here. Coffee. Donuts.
Donuts. They always go together.
Firefly. This is an unfinished coaster, and you had to finish a coaster within the first year, so you can just finish this one. And I remember she did this station for our coaster station contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looked familiar. And then she's got her Rapunzel tower thing in the back.
Which we did for our ride skin contest. I think she got first place in her bracket with this one, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It was definitely in the top 3. It was beautiful, and at nighttime, all those little boxes lit up. It looked amazing.
Yeah, and I really like her park layout in the sense of how it's you know, it's not all bunched together. It's got it spreads out a little bit.
Yeah, it
I actually
pulls
like
you.
that for a scenario.
It pulls you to different areas, and this must be our main ride.
Hilarious.
Remember, that's her
This
go-kart from like
from
the very
our
first.
very first contest ever. She got 4th place. She was the honorable mention, and this was the first thing we've ever seen from Segs. This is the first time we found out about her, and ever since she's competed in every single contest except for I think the Halloween, and she was super bummed out about that. But she has participated through and through for an entire year now, which is very impressive. And
Yeah, I
this
think
brings back memories.
I think I spotted her butterfly early on. I think that was one of her earlier workshop items.
Now, unless I get guests over here, we're not going to be able to ride it. And I think this one, from what I remember, was better at night. So we will do the zip on through. Keep out. And there we go. Bongo, 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 bongo. Pew! Shooting red shells.
Is that a volcano in the background?
No.
What was that shooting? Okay, okay, that's what it was. Thanks.
And the fireworks show.
Yeah. Very detailed go-kart.
Yeah, I definitely remember this one. When we were judging it, it sounds bad to say, but it rides so much better than it looks from the outside. Because the outside you just see a lot of trees, but then once you get inside of it, there's so much detail on the path and stuff. It's really cool.
And I guess it's something about these trees that I don't like in this game. They're messy. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just. When I see a lot of these trees being used, something about the texture on them, they don't look too good, and there's a lot of them. So from a distance, it throws me off. I try not to use these trees at all.
I love them in swamps.
Yeah,
I guess I kind of get what you're saying, but I kind of like the trees, but I don't know.
For me, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just a game art thing, because just the way they load in. See, they change colors and stuff. They're really weird.
That is kind of weird.
I've always found them to be like the ugliest trees, but that doesn't mean this is an ugly composition. But I see what you're saying, when, especially at nighttime, when we were racing these go-karts, we're like, wow. But when I first placed it down, I was like, okay, that's a lot of trees, you know. And it's one of those things where it's all about the ground level immersion on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it did get 4th place for a reason.
Yeah, and that's her main attraction there, so yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, and I love that firework display. It's really cool. So yeah, you got lots of space to build, and I do agree with you, because you're building around kind of her attractions and filling the space in between. So even if, I can grab some generic fantasy stuff on the workshop and just tie it all together, and I really like that. Cool, so do we get a collection for this guy? Starter kit, sorry. 14 starter kit items. Oh, these are hers. Technically, there's a collection, but it's all the stuff that was used in this park, or sorry, a starter kit. So would have been nice to see the starter kit include, more fantasy stuff would have been nice. But there is everything that you've found in this park that can be found in the starter kit. So if you guys download this, be sure to grab the starter kit. Links are down in the description below, and give this a go for yourself. And that's going to do it for this episode of Scenario Spotlight, everybody, and we will see you in the next video. Bye now.